It's time to bake some cookies. Hey everyone, it's Holly. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I do a lot of cooking, travel, homeschooling, and motherhood videos. In today's video, I am back in the kitchen because it is Christmas time and it is time to be baking cookies. I don't know what it is about this time of year, why I enjoy baking Christmas cookies. I think what it is I just want to eat the cookies, and in order for that to happen, I have to make them first. In today's video, I wanted to share with you a melt in your mouth cookie, and that is my Buttery Pecan Sandies. These cookies are so delicious. And you know, this time of year, there are so many sweets and treats around, but a lot of rich sweets and treats, such as fudge or just all those desserts that are just full of sugar, and really it can be overkill sometimes with all of the sweets that are available to us. What I love about these Buttery Pecan Sandies is they have more of a mild taste, more of a light, sweeter taste. So say after dinner's over, I really want something sweet, but not too sweet. I know, doesn't that sound crazy? Trust me though, these cookies hit the spot all the time. Now, if you're not a fan of pecans, you can make them without the pecans and just do a buttery kind of shortbread cookie. Those turn out just as tasty. But if you do enjoy pecans in your cookies and that pecan sandy type of combination, then you will love these buttery pecan cookies. So let's get into it right now as I share with you my melt in your mouth Buttery Pecan Sandies. Here is all the ingredients I will be using. Yes, only 5 ingredients. This is a very simple recipe. For the ingredients, I will be using salted butter, white sugar, pure vanilla extract, all-purpose flour, and chopped pecans. Before I get started, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350, and while the oven is preheating, I'm going to start by getting my butter ready. I will be adding a half a cup of salted butter. I like to use half softened and half melted butter. You could just do softened butter, but I really feel like halfway melting it helps bring all the ingredients together when you are mixing it up. With my butter in a large mixing bowl, I'm then going to add 1/3 cup of white sugar. Then I will mix together the butter and sugar in my KitchenAid for about a minute until it gets creamy just like this. Next, I will add pure vanilla extract. I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon, and then I will mix it again for another minute. Next will be my flour. I like to spoon in my flour into the measuring cup. I'm going to be adding 1 heaping cup of all-purpose flour. I use a heaping cup because I am at high altitude. Then I will mix it. I never want to overmix my flour, but I want it to get just like this when it starts coming off the side of the bowl. Last, I will add 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. Hand mix in your nuts, or you can use the electric mixer. Next, I will be getting my baking pan ready with some parchment paper on top. Then I'm going to roll my dough into dough balls, about a tablespoon, maybe a little more, and add them to the pan. And I will continue doing this until I fill up my pan. Once I fill up my pan, I am going to use a glass cup with a flat bottom and slightly press down on my dough balls. Not all the way, but maybe about half the size until I have them all flat on top. Once my oven is at 350 and all of my dough is prepared on the pan, I will go ahead and bake it in the oven for 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, rotate the pan in the oven. but I will let you in on my little secret. I actually take them out of the oven and flip each cookie over. When I do it this way, I get more of an even bake. It's just something I prefer doing. You do not have to do this step. You can just rotate the pan all the way in the oven, then cook it for an additional 7 minutes until your cookies are a little cracked on top and they look just like this. That is it. That is all you have to do. Pull them out and let them cool. I will usually take my cookies while they are still on the parchment paper and slide them right onto a cooling rack as soon as they get out of the oven and let them cool for a good 15 minutes before we enjoy them. As you can see, this is not a very big recipe, so if you want to make more cookies for a party or just to have more around in general, you will want to double the recipe. These cookies are great to serve if you are having a Christmas party. I always like to put them out with some fudge. I find that they pair really well together. They are also nice to have for when we have holiday dinners as a dessert that, again, is not super sweet but hits the spot. If you are wondering what is the texture inside the cookie like once it is cooled, it has a nice crumbly center. Like I said, this cookie just melts in your mouth. But don't take my word for it. Let's ask the official cookie testers what they think of this cookie.
They melt in your mouth. They're so good.
What do you think of the cookie? Good stuff? Well, you heard it from them. Even kids enjoy this cookie, even though it's not the cookie that is covered in sprinkles and frosting, but just has a great taste that the whole family will love. These are great cookies to enjoy around the holiday season and all year long. I'm telling you, you can make these cookies any day of the year and they will be a hit. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Thank you again for watching and may you have a wonderful holiday season.